Hey guys, Morgan's Maintenance. Garage is a little bit of a mess, but I got a special package in the mail today that I wanted to share with you guys. And no, it's not this big red box, even though I am really extremely excited about this right here. That's kind of the first big purchase I've made since I started my business. And now that I'm traveling more and working out of my truck, I just wanted a more portable sliding miter saw. I've got a real small chop saw, but I always really like to have a slider. And I've always had my 12-inch one here, and I just don't like packing that around. It's just too much. And for 90% of the time, that one's a good enough size. But it's not the big red box. It's the little brown box. And that little brown box was sent to me by the company Railer. Just a few weeks ago, I had a video about the bit rails from them that I found while I was searching for some bit cases. I've had them in my MCT and clipped on my MCT for the last couple weeks. They've been working really well for me. I haven't had any bits fall out. I've used a few of their bits at different times, and they've gripped good, and I haven't had any problems with those as well. Well, after that video, Jeff from their company contacted me just thanking me for making the video, and then I thanked him for making the product, because I always appreciate these small companies that make things that are useful for us that we can use. And we just talked back and forth, and he said he wanted to send me some more stuff of theirs to check out and for me to share with you guys. But on top of that, which is, here's what I think is really great, is that he wanted to give a coupon code for their Amazon store or their website for 15% off if you use Morgan01 at checkout. But it's only good for one time. So if you're going to buy something, make sure you decide on what you want to buy before you use it. Don't plan on going back and buying things a couple times. And it's only good until October 31st, 2022, which is a pretty decent amount of time. So that's pretty nice too. So you get 15% off anything in their Amazon store or anything on their website. I'll put links in the description. Again, that's Morgan01. I wanted to share that as the beginning. That way, if that's all you're watching this video for, then you can get that coupon code. But I'm going to open up this box now. We're going to see what's inside of it, see what they sent me. I know they mostly offer bits, but I think they have some other tools as well. But again, you can check out everything they've got on their website. So let's get into this box and see what they gave us. So you can see they sent me quite a bit of stuff, so I'm going to go through these again just to give you guys an idea in case there was something you've already looked at and you're kind of curious exactly what it might look like in person. This will give you an idea on that. But the first thing that they sent me, and again, every one of these, the bit rail itself, they say is anti-destruction, meaning that the thing that holds the bits is crush-proof, weather-proof, chemical-resistant. Like I said, it's like a rubbery material. Each one comes with a clip to clip it onto your bag if that's what you want to do. They say the bits are exact fit, reduced stripping, precise machining. And again, I'll show you a Phillips 2 on the drywall screw. We'll see how well that holds. And then they're heat hardened. But I've noticed the bits of theirs that I've used so far, which primarily has been the Torx ones, they've held pretty good. This one is a 3-piece, 2-inch socket adapter set. So you got your 1/4 inch, 3/8, 1/2 inch. And again, be thinking about maybe there's some bits that you want, but you also want one of these railers, and they come with these clips that you can put on those if you want to, so that you can have that. You can clip this on your bag, wherever you want to, whether it's on your D-rings, up here on your handle, and it just gives you some outside bit storage. I keep some inside my MCT in a pocket, the bigger ones. But even with this, you got 5 slots, so you could even come back in here and put 2 more things on this side and put them in there, so where you'd have 5 different adapters or whatever you want to do. Put a couple Malcos in there. But don't just be thinking about the bits. Be thinking about the holder itself. Maybe there's a certain amount of bits that you want, or a certain size holder that you can put your own bits in, because you can put any brand of bits you want in there. Here's a DeWalt one. You could stick that in like that, have a couple more. So be thinking about that as you see these as well. But again, maybe get some bits that you've been wanting anyways on top of that. So here's the 3-piece 2-inch socket adapter set. So that's pretty nice. That's a good size. I like that size. The next thing we have up, it's a 20-piece 1-inch hex bit rail. So you get 20 slots on this, and you could probably actually, even if you had some bits, put some in on this side too. You could hold up to 40. It'd be kind of a little bit hairy. I wouldn't guarantee you that they, all stay in there. But these are really nice. I've got the ball end set. They have those as well. That was in my last video. But, think about the room that you save from Allen wrenches being in your bag with having something like this. So you get all these sizes, that come with that. I don't know if they got the sizes on the outside of the box. I don't see it, but I'll see if I can put that up. But again, you can check all these out and see the specific sizes. This video would be really long if I sit here and went through each and every one of these and pulled those out. But that's a nice, again, think about, does that take up less room than my Allen keys? But now I can put these in several different tools that I already have in my bag, whether it be a screwdriver, a drill, you know, a ratchet, whatever it is, and save myself some room. So there's your hex bit set. The third sample that they sent me is a 2 9/16. Looks like, because it's bigger than 2, and I think that was their other size. And that's a nut setter set, 5-piece. You got 1/4 inch, 3/8, 1/2 inch, 7/16, and 5/16. So pretty much all, and they're all magnets. So, you know, most of us have probably kind of went away from these things because they're hard to clean. We like the Malcos and things like that. But sometimes these are nice to have because, you know, you just need a certain size and have it in that kind of package. But again, you can fit in this one. So if you wanted some nut setters to keep in your garage, you know, have these, and then you can hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bits, you know, inside of this rail system right here. If you got something else, or maybe in your profession you only use mostly a 3/8 and a 5/16, you know, save those two, take out the other ones, put in some other things that you might use. But there's the nut setter set, and again, the rail. All these are nice. Again, every one of them comes with, you know, your clip that goes on your bag, so you can put that on there like that, have them hang from whatever you want to. The fourth set we have, that's a big box right there. See what size bits these are. Those are, looks like probably 3.5 inch. Yeah, 3.5 inch bits. Big assortment of those. You got square 1, 2, all the Phillips 1, 2, 3, some slotted. So it's just a kind of a set of mini 3.5 inch ones, a 10-piece bit rail. So again, there's a slimmer. It's not the double. It's basically a half of one of these. So if you thought that one might be too big and you want a slimmer rail, there's you a 10-piece rail, but you can get you some good bits with it too. Sometimes, you know, you need these longer skinny bits because it's nice and everything to have the, you know, adapters that you can put small 1-inch bits in, but sometimes the heads on those won't let you get in some spots that these will. So sometimes that's what you need. We'll save out this Phillips too, and we'll try that in a little bit on a drywall screw, and we'll see how precise machine this is anyways. Number 5, looks like we got a 2-inch 10-piece Torx set. These aren't the security, these are the regular Torx. So you got everything from, I think it was let's see where I think the numbers are actually, yeah, T10. So it's pretty much going to be the same as the security set. And I've noticed that whenever you first get these, they are pretty tight, T40, getting them in and out the first couple times, but they kind of they've worked themselves to where they're not as bad to get in and out for me. But again, this is 2 weeks in, so I can't tell you about real long period of time. But I've also found that instead of pulling them out sometimes, it's better because you've already got the big part most of the way in. Then you can just typically push them through, and then that's easier to get it out anyway, especially if you're coming in here in the middle, push it through, pull that out. That's been the better way for me to kind of get them out. And you can also do the same thing putting them in. That's easier to put it in that way than it is to pull it out sometimes or put it in from this side. So 10-piece Torx set. Let's find me a T25 in here. It looks like it's probably this one here. Let's see. That's how good I am, boys. I can just pick that out of that just by seeing it. Let's see. Let's check out the fitment on this. I've actually used the T25. Fits in there pretty good. It's got a little bit of a wiggle room, but it's not a significant amount of play. It's probably just enough. T25 is probably my #1 fastener that I use in framing and things like that. I would actually rather prefer to use square, but most of the time I can't find screws that I want to use in the square head, so it doesn't work out for me that much. But that's the T25 or the Torx 10-piece set. So again, we got quite a few of these going on, all different sizes. I was really glad that they sent me one of this size because this is what I was looking for to hang on the outside of my bag. I think that's a good outside the bag size. And then whenever you want to put some inside of your bag, This is a lot of bang and space for your buck. Like I said, especially if you really want to get to it, you could probably put another bit on this side and push it about halfway, and they're both going to still stay in there. So you could get up to 40 bits if you really, really wanted to. I probably wouldn't. I mean, I don't know how many of us need 40 bits in our bag at one time. I don't run into that much stuff. Then we have this 5-piece ultra low profile offset screwdriver set. It's all on one little ring here. So it's an offset screwdriver that's real flat, get you in some tight spots. If y'all ever use any of those types of things, I kind of use it's probably very similar to what I would use my Icon little ratchet for, the little flex head, except for this is a lot thinner. So there might be a time where this would be really come in handy. Let's see, so you got a T20, an SL slotted 6, a T25, a Phillips 2, and then a Phillips 1. So that's a 5-piece set of that. I did notice that they sold these, so that's another tool offering that they offer. Again, this is just one of them tools where, you know, you might not use it that often, but the time that you might need it, especially like working inside of a car or something like that, and you got to fit that in and get that, you basically just have the tip of your bit there to grab a hold of, and everything else is pretty slim, like a flat bar. So that's the, see, a 5-piece low profile screwdriver set from Rail right there. I got gobs of stickers. I probably got one for every drawer, it looks like, so that's pretty nice. I'll hand these out to some friends here locally. But you get one of these, or I did anyways. I got one in every box of the bit that I bought as well. So you'll get one of these for your toolbox if you're a sticker person. I am. So, and then the last thing that they sent me is one of their locking magnetic bit holders. So it's very similar to the kind that I mentioned before that I like, where you have the bit release on that. So we'll take one of their Hex bits here, see if it shoots out or if it kind of holds in place. So it doesn't push in. You actually got to pull the lever back and put that in, and then now it's locked in, won't come out. And then it's not like it doesn't push the bit out when you pull back on it like some do. It's kind of basically, this works the same as what your impact would, except for some of the newer impacts, you know, you can just push this bit in and it locks into place. This one, it's kind of like the old style impact where you have to pull that back, put your bit in and release it. But now it's locked in there, should be good to go. So we'll see magnetic wise. It's not too bad. Gives you a little bit of magnet. So now let me go ahead and put this as far as so that's all the bits that they sent me. Again, you got all these different options. Again, think of it as, do I need some of these bits? They seem like to me they're pretty good bits. I mean, a bit is a bit a lot of times. Now there are some that are significantly maybe fit better and they're just machine better, or they last longer. I haven't had any of these break on me yet. And again, but I've only kind of used those Torx security. The few times that I have used my ball-end hexes, they've been in a screwdriver. I haven't put a lot of torque on those. But also, again, be thinking about, maybe I just want this rail system to clip on my bag and hold whatever bits it is that I like. You can get that. Maybe in the future they'll offer just the cases by themselves at some point in time. But again, we'll put this Phillips 2 in. And then I've got a drywall screw here. We'll see what kind of hold we might get right here. So it's staying in. See if I can get you around here. So that's not bad fitment. It doesn't do that every time, but luckily I guess I got it on that shot. I have noticed that sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but I don't really have a whole lot of structure right here either, so that's part of it. But again, pretty good fitment. If a screw gun can hold into that screw and stay right there, I think that's pretty good. And I'll just leave that on there. But so that's the bit railer, guys. Bunch of different products that they sent me just to share with you guys. Maybe some of those are the ones that you've been interested in. Again, I just think that they're a really good option as far as for tool bags. I think that, or just laying around on your bench, workbench, it's a pretty nice little thing just to set on there as well. Hold your bits. You don't have to worry about them falling out and flinging everywhere. As of for right now, again, I haven't had mine for a real long time, but they're pretty snug. I think I like them, and they're flexible. And again, it says on there they're chemical resistant, all those things. The bits seem to be pretty good. But yeah, guys, so that's several different products from the company Railer. And again, you can go to their website, go to their Amazon store, check out what they got, get yourself 15% off with Morgan01. Thank you, Railer, for again making these products. Thank you for sending these to me. I really appreciate that. You know, I offered just to, you know, put a code up on as a post for them, but it's because, you know, I like to help them out the way that they've helped me out by helping me get my job done. But thank you for sending me these. That's a really nice gesture. Allow me to share them with the subscribers that I have, but also even more so, thank you for that discount code, and I hope that they get a lot of use out of it. Let me know in the comments below if you plan on getting you some of these, which ones you're going to get and why, but also let me know what you think about them. If you didn't see my last video, you can check those out, the ones that I got before. And if you're just now seeing these, let me know what you think. Again, I think they're great for tool bags. But hope that you guys stay safe. Have a blessed day. See you on the next video.